It's been about a month since I started using my custom video editing PC build from Puget Systems, and a lot of people have asked me. Okay, I know that every YouTuber says a lot of people have asked me when really nobody has asked them, but seriously, a lot of people have asked how my experience has been with the new computer. So this is kind of my 1 month review of the Puget Systems build, but I also wanted to point out a few things that you might want to consider if you're thinking of upgrading from a laptop to a custom PC. Let's start out with my experience using this $6,000 beast of a setup. In short, it's been amazing. The 64 gigabytes of RAM, two 8GB RTX 2080 Supers, dual hard drives, and 14-core processor have saved me so much time, and not just in rendering. Everything from starting up the computer to opening up apps has been super fast. Now, that's not to say that the Acer Predator 15 wasn't a good computer. It was a huge upgrade from my first laptop, but after a while it started to feel a little sluggish, the RAM would fill up quickly, and opening up programs like DaVinci Resolve, Lightroom, and Photoshop seemed to take forever. Plus, there was only one hard drive, so everything was in the same place and it was really slowing things down. But going back to those render times, shortly after setting up the new PC, I imported a project that I had just finished on the old computer. It was a 6-minute long 4K video with both noise reduction and super scale applied. I have videos about both those features in DaVinci Resolve in case you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll link them below. Now, on the gaming laptop, that video took 3 hours to render. 3 hours, and that was with the GPU acceleration. Now, that's mostly because of the super scale feature, but still, you want to know how long it took the custom build to render that same video with the same exact settings? 20 minutes. I mean, come on. Another thing that I didn't realize I would appreciate as much as I do is the I/O. I mean, there are so many places to plug things into. On the laptop, it was constantly plugging in and unplugging hard drives, audio interfaces, card readers, Bluetooth receivers, you name it. Now I have everything plugged in at the same time and it just stays there. No need to move anything around. I feel so organized. It's new for me. I kind of like it. Also, something that I didn't expect, this thing is quiet. I mean, I did opt for the super quiet fans, but I didn't expect them to be this quiet. I mean, listen to this. Nothing, right? I don't even have the noise reduction on this audio. The last reason I love this build is less about the computer itself and more about the company that built it. And before you ask, no, they're not paying me to say this, but one of the huge benefits of getting a custom PC built by a company like Puget Systems is the level of support that comes with it. If anything starts to go wrong or if I have any questions, all I have to do is pick up the phone or shoot them an email and they'll help me resolve the issue without any additional charge. Plus, their website has a wealth of knowledge about what parts you need for what programs, how different GPUs perform in different software. It's great. I'll have that link below. And the guys over there are awesome. Everyone I've talked to has been super cool, super knowledgeable. Like, they're guys I wouldn't mind hanging out with in real life. So yeah, the new PC has been amazing. Puget has been amazing. Also, being able to live stream while DaVinci Resolve is open so I can actually show people how to edit videos live is a huge bonus. I do that once a month, by the way. If you want to check out those streams, just click the join button below this video and become a channel member. I couldn't resist the plug. Sorry. Moving on. So, are there any downsides? Not really. If I had to nitpick, I would say that the only real downside is that I had to plug in a card reader in order to get my footage off my memory cards because there weren't any SD card slots on this build, but that's less of a negative since I have plenty of USB ports to plug one into and more something that I just had to get used to when switching from my gaming laptop, which had an SD card slot built in. On the plus side, the card reader I have has slots for SD, micro SD, and CFast cards, so I'm pretty much covered. Really, I haven't experienced anything negative at all. I mean, sure, there was a bit of a facepalm moment when the NVIDIA 3000 series got announced 2 weeks after this build was complete, but you know what? That's the beauty of having a custom PC. If I wanted, I could replace the 2080 Supers with a 3080 or a 3090 down the line. The most upgrading I can do with the laptop is upgrading the RAM from 16 gigs to 32, which I definitely need to do because as much as that laptop was an upgrade from my first laptop, opening up now after using this PC is just agonizing. Everything takes so much longer to do. Now at this point, you're probably thinking, yeah, Jay, that's great and all, but I don't have $6,000 to spend on a custom build. But you don't need to worry about that. It's completely possible to get a good editing PC for way less than that. Now, you might have to make some sacrifices on the parts, but it's definitely possible. In fact, not too long ago, I saw a video from Matt Johnson, who's a wedding filmmaker with an awesome YouTube channel, where he built a PC that could edit 6K raw video for less than $1,500. I'll make sure to link that below. Okay, let's jump back to the question I posed in the video I posted when this whole process of getting a custom PC started. Do you need a custom PC for video editing? In that video, I said we would find out, and after getting the PC and editing on it for a month, I have to say, it depends. I know, shocker, right? Just hear me out. It really comes down to a matter of portability. If you only do your editing at home or in a studio like I do, then I think having a machine that can edit and render quickly is kind of a must-have. Other than budget constraints, I can't really see any reason why you shouldn't get one. On the other hand, if you're a travel vlogger or if you do most of your editing outside of the house on the go, then I would actually say no to getting a custom PC. I would spend that money on a really nice laptop. That being said, like I mentioned in that video 2 months ago, the world of filmmaking is changing quickly. Higher resolutions and larger bit depths are becoming more and more accessible at the consumer and prosumer level, and I think it's really only a matter of time before the footage will outgrow the technology that we're using to edit it. So if you're planning on upgrading your camera anytime soon, take a look at your computer. Are you going to need an upgrade in order to keep up? If so, you might want to consider looking into a custom video editing PC, and a great first step is calling someone like Puget Systems who can point you in the right direction. Now, if you're late to the party and you want to know more about this $6,000 editing beast, click here, and for more tools, tips, and tricks that will make you a better video editor, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.